kana go ka tsheko a re go botse jo kana go ka tsheko tshwantse re no bula matlo re bulele dipelo a re bulele dipelo re bulele matlo re ska bula dipelo fela cause pelo ka se o bontshe go tshwantse go mara matlo tlo vesa gore ke mang wa hao le nako e tlo bontsha gore ke mang a ilo last time right only time tells who's on your side without time I exist. Father the time and the mother the earth. I'm here to deliver, I need me a pet. I gotta
Sanibonani emakhaya. Welcome to Game House TV. Igama lami lerato wakamazibuko and I am the host. I'm with my two friends here, lehlohonolo no Tshegofatso, and today we're going to be talking about peer pressure and self-sabotage. But before we dive into that, I want my friends to just say a little bit of words for today. What they've got going on this lovely Fridays. Keep on Buffett, what's up, gents?
Not much. We actually woke up late today, man.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Really. But the good thing is we are awake.
Yeah, man.
We are here.
And we're getting it done now, yeah.
We're gonna push this part right. Yes, sir.
Okay, so actually today it's our second episode, right? So our last episode we were talking about life then versus life now, and today we're diving into something a little bit more serious, and it's actually affecting us young people, and we shy around it. Tell me guys, tell me about peer pressure. What's peer pressure? When you think of the word peer pressure,
You know, way back I felt like they didn't even explain it like that. It's cool. I mean, young, like as like peer pressures for your peers. These days, when we talk about peer pressure, we're not only talking about your peers. Remember, a peer pressure is like a pressure that you get from your friend, right?
From your friends,
it doesn't, regardless of what type of pressure, but like a friend, right? So these days, I may be younger than you, but I may influence you.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
very true.
I may also motivate you. I may also give you motivation. I may also give you heads up. Like sometimes it's not like being old is like way of knowing life. You know, sometimes even if so you can know that. So yeah, talking about peer pressure, that's a good topic though.
Yeah. Tell me about peer pressure.
Peer pressure, man, it's pressure, man. Yeah, like basically, like you find yourself doing certain things that like you never imagined that you would do, because like it was like implanted in your brain in some type of way for me. So like yeah, that's how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How do you differentiate between good advice and succumbing to peer pressure? Good advice and succumbing to peer pressure. For example, let's say your outfit. I'm like, oh, yo, bro, it's dope, yo.
Is that energy speaks something?
Wait, I'm not done. Okay. I'm gonna say, yo, it's dope, but I'm gonna say, Antoana, but if you put a yellow t-shirt, it's gonna be even better.
Okay.
So is that peer pressure or is it good advice? Are you gonna run and change and wear it, or are you gonna be like, this is me, I'm comfortable like this? That's where I think peer pressure can occur. What do you think?
I feel like it goes in like what, like when you really don't know yourself that much, like you can easily be influenced. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you today
for the geeks,
you pulling out like, yo, I'm finna rock a black tee, I'm finna rock this hat, and I'm finna go out and it's looking down me, and then somebody else tells you like, nah. But if you feel fresh, then like I feel like
I like what you said about knowing yourself. Tell me more about what do you mean we get young?
Remember that we have peer pressure, right? We have also so-called self-confidence, which is whatever energy or motivate is in your life, it will never change.
Okay.
Like however you feel about yourself. That power is owning your own brain. Remember that.
Oh, okay. So pila wena or wena as a person, you are your own brand. You represent yourself,
brain.
right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic, right?
Somehow you are an image of your business, or even if not your business, you are your image of the lifestyle you live in, or whatever you do. So somehow if you get to be pressurized too much or easily, like, it tells, or like you don't even have that self-confidence just because of you get to be pressurized so easily. And so
Right.
I think like if moto anale confidence enough, because moto like my t-shirt, it's not now. I saw it now. The time I saw
You
it.
know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
I hear you also, Clay, talking about self-confidence.
Yeah.
Self-confidence, let's say, nagiti score. You want to explain that to me? That's one. However, I also do want to know, Khore, is it something that you're born with, or is it something that you build up? What do you think, Ish?
I think it's something that you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like growing up, like you go through experiences, and, like you choose to let like what those experiences shape you to be.
Okay.
So, like, in a way, like you can get confidence from a lot of things, like joining a sports team, you can build
Like that,
confidence in
right?
that.
Yeah.
Like, do
Rapping, doing something that actually makes you feel good, right? So Pila confidence is feeling good. It's the
Yeah.
feel good energy, right? Yeah.
Sometimes you know, I used to have a confidence way back. I could really haircut. I used to feel like, I'm fun around
Yes,
we
yeah.
can even do the thing.
Yeah. And-
Sometimes if I didn't do that haircut, and maybe I'm not dressed up well, I get to have like a less self-esteem. Why? Just because of I get not anything from my.
So basically, grooming is also like part of like your
Self-confidence, right? Yes, right. Oh, okay. So those are the building blocks of self-confidence. We're talking about grooming yourself, making sure that you look neat, you look clean, right? Smelling good, right? And also like as you said, like not being moved by what other people think of you
Yes.
or might say about you. You just feel good. You feel good,
Yeah.
right? And then you did also say that it's a feel-good energy,
It's a-
right?
yeah.
I can imagine, guys. Do you know that feeling when somebody walks in a room and all of a sudden everybody's aura changes?
Yeah.
Would you say that's confidence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
confidence.
that.
Like what they feel. So in a way, energy high. It's a little positive energy.
So energy ya tellana pila ne.
Yeah. If you pull out negative energy most of the time, let me say I make a song.
Yeah.
Since I'm an artist, let me say
Right.
I make a song,
Right.
and then I get to have a confidence enough. But my brother right here, Ambotora, man, this is a fire, man.
Yeah.
This is a fire.
Yeah.
I'll try to listen to that song again.
Right.
And if I feel that fire,
Yeah.
that confidence eventually will build up.
It will build up, right? Or it's a transmission, so we can actually transmit confidence. That's very nice. Okay, so it also brings us back to peer pressure, right?
Yeah.
How you can transfer confidence, you can also transfer something else as well, some other type of energy.
Negative energy.
Negative energy, right? Pila peer pressure is it can be positive,
It can be also.
it can be negative.
Yeah.
Because if I say, guys, let's go play soccer, that's positive
That's
peer
positive.
pressure,
At least we
right?
get to exercise.
Yes,
Or if
right?
I tell you let's go to church,
Yeah.
that's positive.
Right.
At least still like I'm telling you something.
Oh, yes, right.
But when I tell you let's go smoke, that may not be negative.
I was about to ask but I get you, I
That may be
understand,
not
right?
negative or
Yes.
negative one sort. But in a way, I'm just saying, a way of pressurize moto or almost about the
Okay.
You know, yeah.
So sorry to disturb you.
Okay.
Since Rina Reboletse about Game House TV, we are about real talk, we are not afraid to say anything. So I want us to really delve into the, like you mentioned, smoking, right?
Yes,
To us, all three of us, let's be open, we smoke, right? But we feel good about it and we get to do our craft, which is music, while doing it, right? But I think peer pressure, it happens to you when you're doing something that someone says you must do but is against your values, but you undermine your own values by choosing what the other person says you must do. So for example,
That's the kind of like bullying.
that's the negative peer
yeah.
pressure.
But like it's not like they're gonna hold up blunt and like force you to take it.
Yeah,
it's more like a thing of where somebody is just trying to fit in. Maybe like you have these people that like you socialize with them, like
Okay.
They're doing whatever they okay.
yeah, when they
Okay.
hang out, they just happen to be using some other things, and now like, cause you want to be part of that, like you end up like you become like the people you hang around.
Right.
So like eventually, like we were talking about energy that
Right.
is gonna slip onto you.
Oh, we transfer energy to each other, right? Okay. Another thing you mentioned I really like is you talked about fitting in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is to fit in? Why do we need to fit in? Why do we feel the need we must fit in into a specific social group, or because I think
Like I feel like as human beings, like we have like it's in our nature to have a sense of belonging. For me,
right.
Sometimes, like, I feel like people will be looking for that.
Sorry. I think when you say a sense of belonging means it comes from our parents. Because you belong, that's where you get your first sense of belonging in the world. Your parents and your siblings, basically your family. And then now when you go out to school, you feel like you need like some kind of tribe, some kind of groupish family, like how we've created a family with each other, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I think that's positive peer pressure, right? Okay. So I want to know also, do you think peer pressure has changed over the years, especially with the rise of social media and the influencer culture? Do you think it has changed?
It is.
Yeah. Why do you say so?
I mean, like, if you can judge by like the clothing right now,
Right.
like others they have this pressure right now. Baba not any Gucci baba.
Hey, bruh.
Gucci. So when you go Gucci, you see the one what color ba pressurize they end up doing wrong things like babedi hit me go get mata like
Babedi prostitutes. Babedi slay queen.
So they are forced to better in or but
fit in, like we say,
social media
right?
or whatever
Yes,
they
I
call it.
understand.
So I think it changed it and too much.
Too much, right? It's way overboard.
Like diludia too now. So they are forced to move way too high.
Too high,
That's
right?
where one of our
Lerato, yes, it's because of
Yes.
that, right? Okay. What about like when it comes to, as a girl, I'll speak on a girl's perspective, right?
Okay.
I see like on social media, for example, for us, go tumme that thing ya gore tshwantse re marawa rena a increase-iwe. What do you guys have to say about that? Hey, how come we in pressure? Every girl is looking for money to go to Turkey.
Asking you there.
Hey, bruh.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
I'm asking you, Nami, maybe hey, I'm looking for a
I feel like some other
90K.
things they are evil.
Evil.
Like for real. Like I feel like some other things the evil.
Like I think it has to do with this.
I did tell you guys that it's demons is demonstration. So I think
Demons
it's
are demonstrations.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So sorry to cut you. You say?
I think it has to do with this peer pressure thing. I mean, like,
It's too much.
if all these girls with these huge butts are getting like 1,000 likes on social media and like you don't have that,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Is that also with the numbers, bro? When you start seeing numbers that will only rise just because of Bandit Moroccan, it's a trend this one. Everything runs about. Like you're about to walk with this Marao, like you're a girl, ne? Don't you think a lack of self-confidence hamuta change a body high come over Nagamu feeling you from Campo Nagamu feeling you I get any Kimina all of a sudden.
Okay, now from a beauty point of view, since I'm a beauty therapist, I do find people where I've worked with plastic surgeons, I've worked with doctors that actually do like D-spot and Restylane. What that is, the wrinkles for a certain number of times, like 6 months and stuff like that. And I found that like people actually find confidence, they feel younger and stuff like that. But then it goes on and on because, for example, on your boobs, what do they put on? It's silicone, right? It's like plastic. And then on the bums is the same thing. It's silicone, it's plastic. It means that you are putting a plastic inside of your body. That's why it looks like, you see how Cardi B looks like? It's not natural. Have you seen a natural back, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell that. Yeah, it's not on, but like it's too much that my friends, everybody is like, guys, we need 90K, we need to go to Turkey. And with my experience of traveling, I've been to Turkey, everything there is fake.
But
So they come
my
back
question
fake.
again, you didn't answer me.
Okay, yeah.
Don't you think it is lack of self-confidence? Cause remember, moto asa feel comfortable ka body. Now I change. And remember, you pointed the part there, keep
Too hot eyes, real like a devil. All white clothes, tryna look like an angel. Double couple hand and made me ride her like a horse. Ain't gonna lie, that bitch push blowing. Too fly, nigga selling dope with a duffel bag. Nigga sucking dick just to get a piece of drugs.